Navarra want to walk up short A here, and yet Navarra's going to walk up behind his drone. Hunter's Fury connects on Cena with the first shot, and the second, the res is out of the round. And there's that orbital strike. He tried to get the drone. It didn't happen.
They might go back though, Sean, because Scream's been holding onto the hookah position. Zeke is still on the other end of this, and we can see the walk back. Right now, the vision isn't there for Ascend. They're going to work out that there's no push behind all of that towards A, and the timing window, it still favors Liquid if they can take down Zeke. But Zeke, he's going to hold this position. Oh. Fantastic. The paint shells shut it down. That's going to buy favorable timing now for the rotation. Zeke knows he's done everything he needs to do. Any kill is a bonus. Desperation for Liquid. Zeke with the reposition is going to completely crush the push. Every chance for a Liquid in this round has been stifled now at this point as they reset into a hopeless 2 versus 4. Soulcast, he detects it. He understands what's happening.
I don't think he realized it. I don't think he knows that. Oh, that flash. It's going to push the net off. But it missed.
Oh,
it missed.
Still gets it. Yeah, that's a problem. Soulcast gives up that position, and that tells Ascend everything. They're going to start rotating towards A. There's a timing here that Liquid have to hit. Scream must open this position up. But Zeke, again, on the other side to slow it all down. And they have nothing to check for Zeke. He's going to get 2 kills for free. Nice trade coming out of Navarra, out of the Viper's pit. But the slow orb is going to really create problems here as they try to work their way in. Cena close with the operator, looking for someone to come out the other end. And he finds Link. And Navarra is left. He's left with an operator and no
bit of economic damage to Liquid. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to scrape together a buy here, and if they are, it's going to be the bottom of the barrel.
It is very problematic.
What an angle.
Yeah, it's just, again, such a great read. So in the press conference, Ascend was saying, I think
to indicate that Liquid has this, and the null command comes in. This is an exec. They're going all out, Dan.
I think that dagger got too, but yeah, it suppressed everybody in the site. You would expect advantages here for Liquid as they start to stream in, but Starkso in a great position. Again, Ascend finding fantastic spots, getting 3 kills. Starkso looking to finish it off, but it's Bone Cold to sweep the rest. And Ascend with another great defense, and just these tricky spots that we saw from Zeke a couple times, and this time it came from Starkso that just completely destroys these pushes for Liquid.
This was just a round of the role players on Ascend. Bone Cold again takes out the null command coming up Lung B. He's just destroying these B hits. I know he's sitting at 6 and 6, but that is a very, very impactful opener to get, and then he just falls away into that smoke at elbow. But when we were looking at the stats, Dan, this is the problem for Liquid. Before this match, towards this A site, I don't see how they get in.
Yeah, you can see Zeke is aware that one is in U-Haul here. And they're going to be forced to go in because of the time. There's no time to do this. There's a poison off to try to cover some ground, but Zeke sprays them down. And that is so important. Cena will get the last kill, but Zeke picking up these kills is huge because the showstopper is a massive ult on a map like this, and he's so far been able to do so much.
Posted on Heaven. The 0 points broken immediately by Keyless. And again, Ascend is in full control this round, but that could change everything. Huge pick from Yampy.
Trace coming through as position is fought for. Zeke goes down. Liquid finding frags. It's a 2 versus 2. No, they need this round, and the flash is fantastic. Starkso finishing off the half in style on Sky, and that's an 8-4 finish. Massive advantage going into Ascend's better half. Back into it again, second half here. We set it up, Ascend. This is where they really shine, but perhaps Coach Sliggy has found some holes in this one. The opening is with Ascend, though, straight up guard, and it's not going to be about heavy strats here. Oh, what? Zeke! That came out of nowhere.
This site's gone, Dan.
It's gone.
This site's absolutely gone. They're going to have to do a clean 3 versus 5 retake. Not a lick of damage was done to these players.
Oh, it's so difficult here. There you go, and they get flashed and absolutely destroyed. The Prime Gaming flawless from Ascend. Start as you mean to go on, Sean. Ascend looking deadly.
Yeah, this is not a good look for Liquid. But again, for everyone at home, this is kind of what we've come to expect when you see Ascend on Bind. You do not want to play them on this map. The ladder maps in this series will Liquid will stand a lot better chance. I'm not saying Ascend isn't a formidable opponent on those other maps, Dan, but you know, this is such a mismatch, this particular map.
Make it certain that it is a push towards A, but we can see Ascend are looking to get up A short. Now the teleport to the rotation is available. The first frag from Scream will be traded, but Yampy, he's going to be blocked off. Oh, tries to get some frags in there, but he can't find what he's looking for. Navera, he might have an opportunity here. Don't know precise. Oh my God, Navera! Two quick headshots, and suddenly a 2 versus 2. The Spike has to, in a very panicked fashion, make his way back across. And Zeke, he's hearing Soulcast running. It's all on Link right now.
Oh, the layers, they just peel back. Every time you watch ACEND get in any trouble, they seem like they have a B plan, a C plan, a D plan on this map. And now Link is left in a 1-on-2. Sheriff in hand, and he's going to get a peek.
Oh, he's got a peek, and he gets the 2 shots off. Very scary, but Starkso finishes him off. At the Champions event in Valorant history, these teams fighting to make history for themselves, for their team, for their organizations, for their regions, respectively.
Gotcha. Indeed, both of these teams in the EMEA region, and they've had tons of success. You know, Liquid undefeated since picking up Navera, Dan. This
time, the Spike makes its way to A.
Yes, he got nothing out of that showstopper. CNET still has this res, though, and he gets the pick on Yampy through the Viper wall. I think he was just taking a shot.
I just don't even understand. His reaction times on that, I don't understand. CNET. It's crazy, but here we have Navera. Perhaps with the timing. Here's the Spike going down close. Takes his timing, but can't find anything. Zeke will be able to get rid of that play, and Scream's follow-up also finding Keelays. And it's just 1 by 1 here for Liquid as they look to come to a very difficult situation for Link. 1 versus 4. Can Link find anything? Looking the wrong way at the wrong time. Takes down 1 player. Doesn't lose really any health there, though. Time is against him. He's just forced to go forward. He's 10 bullets. 10 bullets and 3 players. The math doesn't add up, and Bone Cold takes his head clean off there. 13-6. An absolutely crushing opening map there from ACEND. They have to be so extremely pleased. Their confidence definitely seems intact, but Liquid, how do they recover from this?
Yeah, that's going to be a hit to Liquid's confidence. We saw them in the press conference, both of these teams, incredibly confident in night.
And Bone Cold's ready to be able to throw the paranoia down the line if they try to run behind the toxic screen. Can Team Liquid bait that out, though? Are they expecting it? We've got the fault line being set through there by Link. There's that paranoia. They baited out the paranoia. There's 30 seconds to go. A couple of frags exchanged here. B site still held on to for now from ACEND, but in comes Liquid to try to change that story. Navera with that trade as looks like Team Liquid are getting the frags they need, but here comes CNET. There's that dash straight into Navera, but it's a 1 versus 1. Navera needs to come out huge here for Liquid. They need these clutches. Going for the open plant. He has to hit the headshot or commit to the plant, baiting Keelays, but time is a problem. Another bait from Navera. He can only do this so many times. 3 bullets left. The reload, the time again. Another bait from Navera, and it's Keelays who takes it down. And Liquid desperately needed that clutch out of Navera.
Oh, and that one's gonna sting. That's one of those clutches that's gonna simmer in your brain, Dan. Navera feels like he probably could have won that, and I think he does at any other point in this tournament. But you can feel the nerves. That one-on-one really, there's so much pressure building on both of those players. And Keelis, you can see, it's just, I did something. You know, I did something.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he encapsulated that very well. Navera, he's been absolutely ice cold throughout the tournament so far. That's the first sign of weakness that I've seen. So ACEND opening things up with that pistol. However, Liquid setting their sights on this A site.
Yeah, and the fault line's going to be cast all on the left side of this site, but no one's here other than CNET, and you know he can back away to heaven easily.
And Scream goes down. That's the entry gone. We'll see what else is behind this. CNET is just having his way with Team Liquid at the moment. And this is looking terrifying. Prime Gaming flawless in round 2. At the end of that first map, Sean, Liquid looked deflated. They looked dejected because they were being destroyed. Yeah. And it continues here on map 2.
Yeah, and it's only getting louder if you listen to the ACEND camp right now. They are feeling it. All of these players are stepping up in massive ways that I've yet to see them do. You know, the narrative behind ACEND right now in the scene is they can't do it on land like they can online. They played info.
Just moving in, contacting for as long as possible. Starkso playing the site. How much can he get here with the Spectre as they close the distance? There's trades there. There is definitely space for Starkso to work with. He can work with that. Omen, smoke as well. Sitting in the dark cover, gets taken out though. The trade out of Bone Cold. Keyless and Bone Cold, all that's left here for Ascend. Can they make this? Can they convert this for Ascend? Here comes Keyless. I don't think anybody's looking. Keyless takes down one, the second as well.
No,
it's just Yappy. He's the only one left. The defuse is coming in here. Keyless just sticking it right now. Can he get there in time? Yappy, can he get there in time? Oh no! Oh no, Yappy couldn't get there in time, and Ascend steal away the round. Could it be any worse for Liquid?
Oh no, this time Danny is the operator.
Oh, the setup is good for CNED. He takes down Soulcast for absolute free. Dark cover on response the one way as well. That is difficult.
Brutal. Bone Cold is a master on this Omen role. It's not enough to play Omen with just normal smokes on split in the current meta. But they're going to go through it, Dan.
They're going to go straight through. There's the fault line for Bone Cold, but they can't challenge it. We get Starkso tossing the Ice Orb. So they can't capitalize on that fault line, and it's a free one for Bone Cold again. He gets a second. Scream answering back. He's got to deliver something here. CNED is in position. It's all on Scream's shoulders. There is a whiff from CNED. Opportunity for Scream if he can find him. There we go, Scream looking to make it happen. Oh my God, Scream gets himself an ace! If that doesn't bring Liquid back into this, I don't know what will.
Oh, they absolutely needed that, Dan. Liquid some back-breaking rounds early in this game. But you know what? Based on how that bonus round went, I think they've done enough economic damage to take control of this game. They should have the gun advantage coming into this next gun round. But that is a huge play coming out of the leader on this team.
Oh man, look at that. That is just so important. Sean, you know, the confidence game is huge right now, and Liquid, they're not just fighting against Ascend, they're fighting against themselves. They've got to bring their confidence they don't have. Is very much time. There's a Cosmic Divide. There goes the Rolling Thunder. Liquid will try to convert this one. They picked up that rifle, 4 versus 4 as they start to make their way into the site. Starkso takes down one. Onto Yampy. He's in good position. The trade comes through from Navera, but there's very little left here from Liquid. They start to spill in from the held position, but the spike's down on the ground. Time is against them. Every frag has to be made. Scream trying to bait with that dismiss, and he's managed to find his way back again with that spike, but he hasn't got time. He hasn't got time for this one. There's no time to plant. They've lost a round. Zeke just has to survive. That's all he has to do. He's going to go back in to get the damage done. He'll take down one more for that extra economic damage to really make it hurt. But the Red Bull clutch is his just by standing.
They start well. You know, Ascend has all of these ultimates to fall back on. The res just brings, you know, CNED back into this round. The neural theft gives all of the info that Liquid is still, you know, all in B main. Ascend has all of the answers right now, Dan, and it's only going to get harder for Liquid. The number go up, Dan. It just keeps going up, and the comeback is looking less and less likely for Liquid right now. 7-1 down in this game. This was an eco. Liquid will have a gun round coming into this round here, and it's all about their adjustments. What do they do to get into
the wall? But his kill is lurking around that wall.
Look, the whole 2 players now from Ascend here, but the Link is in spawn. There is 0 chance Keyless is aware of this.
They have no idea. There's a free kill. How many can he get from this? That takes down one. Bone Cold still backside. How much can Bone Cold get from this? They are trying to spam him down, and he will get taken down. A 4 versus 2 advantage, and for Liquid, I don't know that I've been able to say that this half so far. They've always been playing from behind. You're saying they absolutely need the second round. It's looking good, but there's still 2 players left. Zeke and Starkso. Here comes Starkso. The timing might actually be good. There goes Navera, misses the shot. Zeke sending forward the boombot Starkso. Do they realize Link, it's his job to look for this? Soulcast is not looking. It's all to Link, and here comes Starkso looking to crush the dreams of Liquid. They've broken and shattered into a million pieces, and Ascend stand above them. 11-1 finish on the first half. Ascend are just so damn good, and Liquid are broken.
And Liquid, they just can't find a way out of this nightmare, Dan. Ascend is hunting them down. And even in the most unlikely scenarios, 4-on-2 retakes, Ascend, you know, both of these players live. Both of them live. It didn't even come down to a 1vx. Ascend is just till the end. That's what Liquid look to do here. And you know, this is going to be a long, long road for Liquid. But they're showing some life. And that's all you can hope for right now. And hopefully at some point in this half, you know, like, it's just lit.
So
that's very true. This is a rare case where you're sitting here on defense after 2 rounds, and the enemy team, they just full save because they know they're going to have a huge advantage coming into round 3. Do you allow that?
They can't.
They might have to upgrade. In with this operator, who's going to have to bait Soulkiss, and how does he even trade?
There.
Liquid, they know their life's on the line with this one retake. Every round, every situation will be on like this now from now on for them. And they make it happen here. Soulcast and Link opening things up, forcing the dash from Cena, but he's still a problem. Peeking back out. Oh, great shot from Soulcast and Team Liquid. They swing on through, they make it count, they make it happen. They waited for the moment, and the moment was serendipitous this time for them. But they have to do that so many more times as we get the Champions finisher.
Glorious.
But you can see the Brim there reaching for it.
Yes.
Bone Cold reaching for it is close.
Yes. Bone Cold knows it's close right now.
So he is not in the action. 4 players for this B main take, and indeed, perhaps ACEND were thinking about possibly punching anything here, but oh no, that's a big whip from Navera. Snakebite to cover himself, and Zeke's still in the side.
No,
Soulcast, he goes straight forward. The information wasn't there from Navera in the cross, and that could be desperate.
It's all a fake!
Oh my god, it is a fake. That's insane. From the shadows onto A, the backside plant, and Liquid realize. And this is actually insane right now because it's just Keelace and Bocold holding onto this one, but can Link take him down? He will. He'll have access to the... He's going to be able to just get on the defuse. Can they stop this? Just have to delay Keelace. They just have to delay Keelace. Can he get the angle? He's going to swing out in time, but can he find it? No! He takes him off of it! This could be the moment! We have Yampi left in the 1 versus 2, and he's going to get slowed. They know precisely where Yampi is as he goes for the defuse. The res comes in as well. Yampi around the corner, finds one. Cena down. He has to tap it. They can play the time here. Yampi's in such a bad position. What can he do? He's forced to have to just hold. They're going to swing him, and they're going to find themselves now in the grand finals. Liquid have been dominated by ACEND. Liquid's hot run, the undefeated run, has been crushed by ACEND, and they're going to go into that grand finals looking at that trophy, and they're going to feel it in their hands.
And boy, did they look good doing it today, Dan. On the back of their star players, everyone coming up so big on ACEND. The #1 jet in EU, CNED, in the grand finals of champions, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, that's so crazy. I can't believe it went like that. Liquid were just starting to find themselves in this series. They were just starting to feel good, starting to win the fights, but unfortunately for Liquid, this wasn't their semi-finals. But for ACEND, as I say, going into the grand finals, all that confidence, they've met all of that. And it's